Okay. Okay. I should fucking hear myself in just a moment. Oh my god. Hello? Okay. Oh god. There I am. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Good Morning Source Gaming. I installed this program on my new computer, and it defaulted the stream track to 6, and I usually have it on 1. I set up everything for stream track 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought I was talking this whole time. I was playing music. Incredible. My first stream on this computer, my first stream back after a while, already a fucking disaster. We're professionals over here at Source Gaming, I swear.
Just say it was a dedication to the Quiet Man.
Yo, the
That's
Quiet
all it was.
Man?
Yeah, that was your Quiet Man dedication stream.
Yeah, I made everyone experience what it would be like to be the Quiet Man.
The titular Quiet Man.
From the Quiet Man.
Yep.
Hello, Colin.
Hey.
We literally just fixed our technical difficulties. Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Came just on time.
Right on time as always, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're not even late because
Yeah.
the stream just started. Stream actually just started.
Yep.
Very epic.
So that's 3 out of 4 of us here.
Gonna have to leave a comment that the stream starts at like 9 minutes because
what in the absolute fuck is with the weather recently? Because I went into Queens on Friday to go see a real cinema classic, The Muppets Treasure Island.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And it was warm out. Like I was hot in my sweatshirt, and that was the only layer other than my t-shirt I had on. And it was nice out, and now there's just fucking snow everywhere again.
Global warming to be hitting fast.
It's a goddamn winter wonderland already again.
I got a neat message this morning. Yes, expect rain in your area. I look outside. There is snow everywhere.
There's snow.
See, it is rain over here. Maybe you're getting my weather reports. It's all rain, no sun, no snow. I wish it was snow.
This has happened like every weekend for the past 2 months. There's been a winter storm. Like
Jesus.
What if we push the stream back 20 minutes and pretend this didn't happen?
Just for whatever reason, it snows on the weekends, and the actual week is like nice. I don't. It's so weird.
But anyway, yes, gaming.
Gaming.
Source
Gaming.
gamers?
We all
This
love it.
is the power of gaming.
But anyway, as we wait for Phantom, who can't read, and so didn't realise what time it was. Oh, in fact, you know what? Speak of the devil. Maybe that's him there.
Hello, Phantom Z2 of Source Gaming.
Hey, what's up, Source Gamers?
Hey, Phantom, what do you think of this
Say his
weather?
name and he is summoned.
I just came out the bathroom. I was like, oh, let me brush my teeth. I don't want a dirty mouth when I'm talking.
You don't want us to smell your bad breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
From over the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, it's as Colin asked, it snowed this morning and it's still snowing right now. The weather lately has not felt like it's not gonna really snow again, and then it did. So
yeah, were you out and about on Friday?
On Friday,
it was really nice out.
What was I doing Friday?
Phantom and I are in the same state. We're allowed to have this conversation.
On Friday, no, I was home. I was just because I needed to just help me take care of my.
It was so nice out.
I usually just help take care of my little brother, so I stay home so that I'm not like missing.
You should have gone seen Muppets Treasure Island with me.
I'd have to go all the way to Queenstown. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Okay.
That's a lot of traveling. Maybe if I went earlier in the day, then I'd be like, okay, sure.
Ozzy in chat said King Crimson the first 8 minutes. Man, Ian McDonald died the other day.
Huh?
Oh,
He was a founding member of King Crimson and Foreigner.
no.
Yeah,
That's wacky.
that blows.
I haven't heard a single King Crimson song. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you've seen the cover art.
Yeah, I've seen the cover.
Yeah,
art.
You've
seen
probably
the
heard
cover.
a King Crimson song. Just maybe it was in fucking Kanye West music.
Yes.
If you assume I listen to Kanye West music,
You've
you
never
assume I have
heard
any
Power?
taste in music.
Have you ever heard of Graduation?
You ever
Listen to
played
Graduation
Saints Row
album?
the Third?
No, I haven't.
Damn.
You
How
can't
does
even
it
catch me out there.
How does it feel? How does it feel being on the other end of the stick this time around? It's not me saying it this time.
Feels free, man.
Aw. How does it feel when you get judged?
I'm taking this as an accomplishment, personally.
That's crazy.
I think I've seen the one song of his where he was driving his motorbike with Kim Kardashian on the back. And that was about it. Yeah. That's like the only song of his I know. And that one with the double dub.
This is
guy.
now celebrity talk. Have you guys been keeping up with the whole Kanye West, Pete Davidson thing? Because I think it might be one of the funniest things to ever happen in history.
Nope, I don't even know who Pete Davidson is.
Pete Davidson is an actor comedian who's on SNL,
Ah, okay.
and he's dating Kanye's ex-wife Kim Kardashian.
Ah, so that's where that kind of drama comes from.
And it's just very funny because like Kanye West is like this big like mega celebrity, and then Pete Davidson is just some guy off of SNL. and oh my god, he's been Kanye's now just beefing with everyone over this, which is really goofy. like yesterday he posted, I guess he took this from somewhere. It's like an edited poster of Civil War, the MCU movie, except it has like he replaced like Captain America's face with his own face, and he replaces like Iron Man with Pete. And then
What a
fucking like Taylor
fucking
Swift is in
goober.
there.
What a
Yeah.
goddamn crazy person.
I think the funniest thing is that he nicknamed Pete Skeet, which is I don't think that's what you should call the guy railing your ex-wife.
Oh Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
God.
So
Comes off
gamers,
more endearing than anything else.
what about video games?
What about video games? Everyone's just
about
gonna
video
bitch about how
games?
the Mario Kart DLC looks bad. Why do we talk about video games?
I actually disagree. I think it looks. I
think it looks fine. I
Fine.
I don't think anyone in their right mind thinks it looks good, but I think
It's not that
everyone
bad.
with a brain recognizes that 48 maps is ridiculous. Like that is like
It's a good value.
that
Yeah,
is
good
really
value.
good value. I was
Yeah.
thinking about it like the day after the direct and everyone was talking about it. I'm like, what video games have like 90 fucking stages in them? It's only Smash, and even then,
Yeah.
Smash stages are not even remotely close to like the same size and like scope
Well, I mean,
of
Yeah.
Mario Kart
you
tracks.
have 3 of them, and everybody hits playing on them.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's,
no, I've been thinking a lot about the Mario Kart stages as well. Like, it is crazy good value for what it is. I sort of get the complaints about it not being like, you know, standing up visually to everything else. I mean, it's not even that it doesn't stand up visually; it just doesn't have the exact same art style.
Mm.
But at the same time, I think when you're actually playing it, it's really not going to matter at all. It's one of those things people are complaining about because all they've got are screenshots to look at, and when they're actually racing in it, they're not going to notice. It's like I said to you on Twitter, like, unless they're going to add like 10cc Sunday drive mode.
Hell yeah!
He just gets to like drive around really slowly and explore the environment. Unless that's a thing, you're going to be zooming past everything at 200
I feel
cc.
I feel like most people like genuinely do not realize how big Mario Kart maps are. Like obviously like Mario Kart matches are like at most 2 minutes and you're always like speeding by. But like I'm pretty sure if you open up those Mario Kart maps in like a map editor or something, they're probably larger than like, I don't know, most Call of Duty maps. Maybe more intricate too, because they have to make these big fucking, you know, loop-de-loops and shit.
Yeah, of course. You
Like-
also have the space in between like the actual track. It's like full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that my bigger issue with this track isn't the way that they look. It's more the fact that because I think they're taken like directly from Tor and just like, you know, made to run on the 8 engine and not changed in any way. There's no anti-grav sections in any of these stages.
That's what I was
because
going to say.
Tor doesn't
Yeah.
have any anti-grav features in it, so all of these stages are going to be very much like Mario Kart 7 stages instead. So they'll have flying, gliding sections, underwater sections, but nothing that makes Mario Kart 8 specific. I mean, that's what these look like. These look like upscaled Mario Kart 7 stages as opposed to Mario Kart 8 stages. I ultimately think it doesn't matter, but if there's any complaining to be had, that's probably the only one that's a bit reasonable.
So you play Mario Kart Tour, right? Like,
yes.
all of the stages that were revealed so far are already in Tour.
Mushroom Gorge and Coconut Mall are not, but Coconut Mall has been like data mined, like the cars that are in Coconut Mall have been
And how
found
many-
in games files.
and how
Mushroom
many,
Gorge hasn't, no.
How many older stages are in Tour or something like that?
A bajillion.
Okay, so all right, I was
There's
gonna
a
say,
lot.
well, because I'm not actually sure of how much they've already used for Tour, so I'll be like, oh, well, it's possible that they can pull from stages that haven't been in Tour yet.
I mean, I think they will,
and then
like
remake them, and
so-
it's like to be more on like the way the 8 Deluxes, but also I think the mindset that we're going to make these stages to be able to be played in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and also in Tour, so it's like
yeah, I
less
think
work.
that's the idea. What I think happened with this is that they were already making these stages for Tour.
Yeah.
And maybe they did intend to release a new Mario Kart at this time, but given that Mario Kart 8 is like
Still selling
50 million units sold, there's like I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh well, of course they should make another Mario Kart because 50 million people wanted Mario Kart 8, so of course people are going to buy a Mario Kart 9. But I think they're thinking about this like a bit wrong, because if you're like a super casual like player, you've already bought Mario Kart for the Switch and they release another Mario Kart.
Yeah,
What
less people are
reason
going
do
to
you
buy
want
it.
to buy Mario Kart again when you already have one on the
Yeah,
Switch?
that
Like, it's
doesn't-
not, if it's on a different system, that's a different matter entirely.
Right.
But like, yeah, so I think like, but instead releasing DLC where it's cheaper, like, you know, $25 for the same amount of courses as you would get in a regular Mario Kart game. Technically, it's more courses than you'd get in a regular Mario Kart game. So, because they usually only have about 36. And it's the only thing you're really missing out on is characters, which they may or may not add. We don't know.
Later.
Yeah, the characters are a little different. I feel like, and I said this in Discord the other day, that characters you have to match the Mario Kart 8 art style because they can be used on any level. Like, it's one thing having Mario in his Mario Kart 8 model driving through a stage that doesn't necessarily match. There's another having, like, Pauline, who looks lower quality than every other racer, driving through stages where she looks lower quality than every other racer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think that's the reason why we're not just getting a bunch of characters. But we may get some.
I don't.
But
think
they may
you're
just
getting any
spend a bit of
characters.
time.
I don't think you're getting any characters.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm like 20%, 30% that we might do, just because they have them and they know people will want them. But like, I think they'll be added sporadically, and I don't think we'd get any more than 6.
I think they'll sneak in some that are in Tour, and that's really it. Not like any like.
Yeah, I
anything
think they'll
new.
only be characters
Yeah.
from Tour. Birdo, Diddy Kong, Pauline,
Or-
Peachette. Like the character,
Yeah.
because they want people to still play Tour, and even though the characters don't matter, those are clearly the things people get most excited about in Tour.
Yeah.
They're not going to start adding all of these new characters. They're not going to add Dixie Kong and Funky Kong to this game because they'd rather people play Tour and try and pull them in the gacha but characters who have been there since like the very beginning of Tour, where everyone probably has them at this point, and the game basically gives them away, like Diddy Kong and Birdo. Those are easy ads. But yeah, it's still only like a 20% chance that it would happen, in my opinion.
Yeah, so I guess we jumped into talking about the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, we jumped far ahead, didn't we?
Yeah, we jumped pretty far ahead. It's fine though. I wasn't here for the Nintendo Direct reaction. Y'all were here.
Yeah.
The moment I saw Mario Kart 8 DLC pop up on screen, I had to do a double take. I was like, okay.
I had to do a double take, but it was like the most vindicating double take of my life because I have the reputation of being the guy who apparently hates Mario Kart, even though that's not true.
No, you
I
like
love Mario
Kart. You
Kart.
just hate Smash.
I just hate, exactly. I also just like I really do not see the point of 9 because or 10 because 8DX is literally perfect. Like I you know, maybe I'm just an old soul. But I would absolutely want more content for a really good game than the prospect of buying a new game.
Yeah, I should have.
Especially when you have,
when
you have your good friends, AShadowLink and Bryhard Gaming, paying for your Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, so you don't have to pay anything.
I am getting nothing out of this offer.
Yeah, maybe I should put.
You got Majora's Mask. And Ocarina. There you go.
I mean,
I got Mario Kart 8 DLC and maybe GoldenEye. Who knows?
I meant that I'm getting nothing out of the Mario Kart 8 thing, but yeah.
Sad.
Do you not have Mario Kart on the Switch?
No.
Time to get it.
Time to reach into our Patreon and get you a copy of.
Pull it out.
Yeah.
I know a few people who have bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again. Just like, because having already had it on the Wii just because of this announcement. Like, Nintendo finally broke through to some people. Hell, if I hadn't bought it last year just out of giving up for a new Mario Kart, I probably would have bought it as well.
It is legitimately a great deal. Like, this isn't even like us being a Nintendo channel saying that. Like, legitimately, like, 48 tracks, levels, maps for literally less the price than like a new video game is genuinely insane. Even when games were doing like season passes for map packs, like they were not you'd get at most like 15 levels, like not 48.
Yeah.
For a total of 96. That's like borderline infinite content.
Yeah,
because you can just keep going.
I think I just fell off Mario Kart just like completely. Like it's neat. It's a fun game.
It's Mario Kart,
but it's not Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed.
That is right. That is true. Fuck. You know, now that you said that. You know, guys, maybe this is a shitty deal. I don't.
Oh my god.
Where's the Yogscast character?
Oh Lord.
Jeez.
Other things in the Nintendo Direct. The thing started with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.
Yep.
And I'm like, this looks interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. And then they pop on the release date. And it's my fucking birthday. So I'm like, I guess I'm going to get it anyway.
Just give it. Someone will give it to you.
Yeah.
I was like genuinely surprised about Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I mean, the actual concept itself isn't a surprise, but I think it's the fact that it came so soon after Age of Calamity. Like that was only last year and a bit, I guess.
See, I was more surprised at I was more surprised at like Spazzy just pulling whatever.
Yeah, putting that out of his ass and being like, new Fire Emblem Warriors game.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
What?
I'm not sure if it's the same development team. Actually,
Are
you sure?
It might not. It
because
probably
Age of
is.
Calamity, Age of Calamity was
Oh.
not the same development team as Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors.
I feel
Oh,
like
really?
we briefly talked about this during the direct and then promptly forgot that we had this conversation. But yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like a different Koei Tech Mode team? Do they have multiple? I mean, they must have
Omega
multiple
Force
warriors.
Omega
has
Force.
so many employees.
Right. Okay.
So like, Three Houses has more staff in common with Hyrule Warriors than Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then I guess, yeah, fair enough. Should have seen it coming a bit. Especially after Age of Calamity, where it's like, this is the good guy ending. And now we're all sort of going into this Fire Emblem being like, okay, well, here is the Byleth decided that she's going to save scum until everyone survives ending.
I'm genuinely not even phased that they went with female Byleth as the default.
Yeah.
Worst design, infinitely more popular though. There's
Yeah.
What?
two big reasons why.
Oh my god.
It's her tights.
That's
Very,
crazy.
very good patterns on them, and then
Oh yeah, to make the
She
design
has
Big
so
nice
eyes.
good.
She has nice hair.
yes.
Yeah, good nice hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I'm not surprised either. I mean, especially the first Fire Emblem Warriors, they went with male Robin and female Corrin as the defaults because those two are the most popular designs for their counterparts.
I'm not sure if popularity had anything to do with the choice for female Corrin because Fire Emblem Warriors was developed so close to Fates.
I feel like it probably was. I mean,
People like female
people definitely like female Corrin like as soon as Fates came out, basically.
Smash.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But absolutely, female Byleth popularity totally the reason why.
Yeah, male Byleth will be there just as his own character because that's exactly what the first Warriors game did with the
kind of
gender counters.
Should have fucking
I think they
figured
will.
because they released a Byleth figure and they went straight for female Byleth.
Yeah.
It's a shame they're not doing the same for the amiibo. Or didn't do the same for the amiibo because it's already out, I guess.
I guess if any male Byleth fans out there, there's your the Byleth figure. The only one
you get the cheaper option.
It's the only one
that's
you're
what
ever
they
gonna get. Cheaper.
What if that's what they
Cheaper.
do? What if they're like,
You
hey,
sure about
if
that
you have the
one?
Byleth, if you have the male Byleth amiibo, you place it and then you can play as male Byleth. That's it. That's the only way you get to do that. Don't ask anything else.
I guess cheaper RRP. Actually, to be fair, no, Byleth is one of the few amiibos I've actually seen around constantly.
I
Like-
don't see it anywhere, my dude.
I don't see amiibos really anywhere, but granted, I also haven't been in like.
I mean,
don't
most of them
necessarily look
are
at
only
amiibo
on-
very much.
Most of them are only online now. Most actual retail stores don't stock them, but they're like, and they're a really random assortment of what's there. But male Byleth hasn't been one that I've seen as being super rare. Like, I'm pretty sure you could male Byleth. You can still get him off of like the official Nintendo UK store for like 12 quid or however much they are now. So I'm pretty sure that one is at least over here fine. But yeah, with Fire Emblem Warriors, I've been thinking about it because I was talking to a friend about this. Who's a really big Three Houses fan, and given that it's probably like the same team as Three Houses, and it probably uses a lot of the assets, they'll probably just have everyone who's playable in that game be playable.
Not sure.
Because the first Fire Emblem Warriors had to juggle like 3 to 5 games plus OCs. Whereas when I sat down and thought about how many students are actually in the game, there's less students in Three Houses than there were just playable characters in Fire Emblem Warriors.
It looks like everyone's getting redesigned, so I think some of the less important characters might end up seeing the chopping block.
I think only the 3 house leaders are getting redesigned.
Hubert got redesigned, and so did
Oh.
Hilda.
Oh, is Hilda in the game?
Yeah.
Has she been
She's
shown in the
trailer.
game?
She's in the trailer.
I completely missed that. I saw
She
Lorenz,
looks
but he
whack.
had his I saw Lorenz's like
Hair.
student outfit, I guess.
Uh.
Fair. I think I don't know necessarily if any of the staff characters will be playable. So like Setith and Rhea and stuff. But I'm pretty confident that at least everyone from Black Eagles, Blue Lions, and Golden Deer will end up being playable.
Rhea's
Even
gonna
if
be
characters,
playable.
even if characters like Ash and Ignatz end up like playing exactly the same.
I think we saw Rhea.
No, we saw her dragon form in like one shot, but that was it.
Okay.
She could be a boss or she could be playable. I feel like if she's playable, they might give her like her Seros.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's
form instead.
Seros or nothing, really.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I would like all the teachers to be playable because Seteth is like one of my favorite characters in Three Houses.
Seteth is so funny.
Yeah, so I would want to play as Seteth. But yeah, I'm pretty confident all the main students will be playable. Flame can go either way, to be honest. But yeah, that's just they could do that pretty easily, even if a lot of characters play the same. Sylvain, Ferdinand, Ignatz, Ash, Lysithia, no, Mercedes and Linhart. They can probably get away with being the same.
I think there's no chance in hell that Lysithia and Felix aren't there and aren't like mortal savants.
I wonder if they could. I'm just trying to think what the best way how they would go about it, really, because they did fighting styles. That's what they called it in the first Fire Emblem Warriors. And although they did have class changes, it didn't change their movesets at all. But Three Houses is obviously very varied in what you can in how characters can class change.
Oh my god, make Flame fight with a fishing rod.
Yes. And it also, we're not accounting for OCs or like, because Monica clearly is in the game as well.
There's at least 2 OCs that we've seen so far. They're on the box art.
Yeah, but they've both been on the villain side, and the first Fire Emblem Warriors didn't make any of the villain OCs playable.
It was really close.
It was very close, but it didn't do it in the end. So I could see none of the OCs being playable this time unless there's one on Byleth's side.
Yeah.
I wonder if Sothis will be playable.
Maybe.
Interesting.
I wonder if Bofa's playable.
Yo, he's my favorite.
Wow. But yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors, Nito. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was also obviously the other big announcement. And I am like very excited for that game.
I was in a Discord call during the Direct, and the entire fucking call screamed when Kirby swallowed the car. Like, I feel so like most of the reactions I've seen to the new Kirby game and the mouthful mode have been like, oh, this looks like a neat gameplay mechanic. Oh, this looks really cool. My fucking friend group was just screaming like, God, get it off the screen! Get it off the screen!
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much my reaction to it. I was like, this is some visceral body horror stuff we're seeing here. I don't like this. Although someone pointed out on our stream, I can't remember if it was Colin or Spazzy, that this was basically like the Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah, there was at least one person in my friend group.
Yeah.
There was one person in my friend group. They were in chat earlier. I don't know if they're still there. Who said, "Oh no, guys, don't worry. Look, it's just like Cappy." And I'm just like, "Yeah, Cappy wasn't viscerally terrifying."
Cappy wasn't halfway through voring people before giving up.
Look, it's the post-apocalypse. You gotta make ends meet.
No, the problem, the thing I'm worried about.
I just hope in Forgotten Land 2 he doesn't get hit with a golf club.
Oh no! The thing I'm worried about in this is like how have a tendency to take whatever the gimmick is and then drive it up to like 1,000 for the final boss. Like you got the Robobot, and then in the final boss, he becomes like this gigantic flying mech. In this game, if this is the gimmick, is the final boss just Kirby's gonna like mouthful mode the entire Forgotten Lands?
Oh my God.
It's too powerful.
Fight a giant alien like a giant flying mammal. as the Earth itself.
Fucking the goal of the final boss is to swallow the final boss.
Yeah. It's like when Mario takes over Bowser at the end, except Kirby will just half vor King Dedede.
Hey,
This
man.
is gonna lead to some art that I'm not gonna be happy seeing on my feed.
I've already seen too much of that art.
Taking over beings,
innocent now.
robbing them of their free will, is only temporary. Kirby's digestive system is eternal.
God, you never think about it. You never think about it until now.
You don't think about it until it's too late.
Yeah. Till Kirby appears in front of you.
Oh, good lord.
Kirby resets the universe by eating it.
Kirby the throat goat.
Oh.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Gosh.
Yeah, Kirby looks good. But yeah, any other thoughts about the direct, Matt, as you want there?
What else was announced on the direct? Oh my god.
Earthbound.
Oh yeah, Earthbound was
Live
interesting. I was
JRPGs.
Yo, Live Alive looks pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Live Alive looks
You know,
sick.
the funny thing about Earthbound is that afterwards, after the direct, Itoy put out like a recorded statement, like online, and I mean, like, the assumption has been that Nintendo's been holding back on Earthbound just to, like, you know, stretch out the NSO lineup as much as possible to keep people interested, to keep people, you know, subscribed. So it's like, oh, but when are they gonna put Earthbound out? But I think it was only just when I was watching a toy statement where I was like, oh, it's probably this guy. He probably has final say. And that's probably been why Earthbound's always been really, really, you know, fucking weird to be re-released on all the various shops and such.
Just got like a Switch. I saw that.
Yeah. He might just be one of those, like, overly protective creators. I'm sure, like, I'm sure whatever contract he has with Nintendo that was written up during the fucking Iwata era, maybe, for the Wii U release, probably meant, like, well, we can't do shit unless he says so.
It's weird though, because it's like people always talk about, oh, it's been so long, but then even like when we're watching his video, he's like, he shows that he's like super excited the fact that it's finally on censored and that more people could play it. So I like if like, of course, like the corporate stuff, but that has to go through actually getting it to happen. You'd imagine that if he's that excited or wants people to play it, that something would have happened a lot earlier. So there's probably something else that might be in the way.
He's also 73.
Well, I mean, yeah, but so
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I listen to enough music to know that people are really fucking weird about old stuff.
I mean, like, yeah, I get it, but like with all like the it could also be because they're like, oh, we wanted to do it as part of like the merch that's been surrounding it, and I feel like because Hobonichi's doing like the whole Mother project where it has like a whole bunch of merch that's coming out.
Oh yeah, no,
so
it's
it
totally
could be
possible.
like to coincide with that.
It's totally possible that they held it back because the NSO release is free for people who have NSO.
Well,
so he wouldn't be like profiting directly. They would have to cut a deal for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a theory, but yeah.
I do think there's definitely something about the fact that both Earthbounds come in at the exact same time, and they're the only updates and all this. That this Earthbound seems to have been like specifically planned out.
Yeah, they probably
to be releasing now.
Actually, make a deal for it.
Yeah. So I mean, that's definitely possible. I mean, obviously, with all the other sorts of rights holders and stuff, they need to get their permission first before they can actually put stuff on NSO. And Nintendo don't wholly own Earthbound, just like they don't wholly own Kirby, etc. So I wouldn't be surprised if that actually was the case, if Itoy was like, yeah, we want to get it on here, but let's like strategically release it.
Makes
Um,
sense.
yeah, Super Mario RPG to NSO. I mean, obviously, a lot of people want that, but I kind of got like it in my head that it'd be really cool instead to get one of those 2D HD live remakes from Square of Mario RPG.
Oh, way.
Huh.
That'd be
Because
interesting.
I
could
feel
see
like
could
that
see
is the kind of thing that both Nintendo and Square would team up to do.
I'm not
Because
sure if that would work.
it depends on how like spread out the rights for those are. But I think
I don't mean that. I just mean the
Wasn't it like a
isometric
3D
style.
game?
There isn't really a HD 2D game that is isometric.
Well, Triangle Strategy kind of is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's you could change the camera to be in that way. At least from what I remember playing in the demo, that it is isometric in its viewpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually fully 3D.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I think that would work fine. I don't think there'd be an issue with that
Yeah,
personally.
It would
All
have to be
the-
a full ass remake though.
Well,
all
that's the
the-
thing. I think it would be just so that even if it's not longer or there's no new content, they would do it just so they could charge people full price for it rather
I
than
mean, all
release it for
the
free.
HD 2D games are like rendered 3D games. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
with just the
Mario
2D
RPG
sprites.
was totally 2D. Is what I was getting at.
yeah, but like, I don't think it'd be that big of a leap.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that
just have
hard to do.
remake everything.
Yeah, that's the scope is there, is what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that would be pretty cool personally. Just to see that happen, and I know obviously a lot of people would be super excited about it.
I'm just happy
We'll see.
Live a Live is a thing. That's
Yeah.
like, I mean, like we kind of saw it coming since Trials of Mana happened, and then immediately Square was like, yeah, we're thinking of doing this with other RPGs, and then like a week later they were immediately like they renewed the Live a Live trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
this
good,
is the
really
this
good
is the
direct
thing.
for RPG fans.
Yeah,
Hell
it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Radical Dreamers happened, which
Yeah,
Transparency was very happy
The,
about.
the Chrono Cross text adventure game.
Yeah, I've been
Mhm.
sitting on
That was
Radical
okay.
Dreamers for ages because I was like, I'll play it when I've got some way of playing Chrono Cross. Like, I'll play Radical Dreamers in the build up to it, and now I have a way to play both. So I was like, okay, cool, nice. Let's get the official translation for Radical Dreamers. I'll play that first, and then I'll jump into Chrono Cross. If
There
I
was
have
like
time,
a
that is.
there was like a tweet by a guy on a podcast I guested on a few times, and he said something like, every Nintendo Direct they always announce some game from some franchise I have no idea about, and then my entire timeline is like, oh my god, I can't believe this is back. But like,
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
almost all of these franchises are like have been completely fucking dormant for decades. Like this is great. Like,
Yeah, I'm Square might have some pretty shitty practices, but I'm all up for
yeah.
them.
Yeah, Square fucking
Bringing
sucks.
actually making their back catalog available to
Where's
people. Finally.
Where's the sequel to The Quiet Man?
Where is the Gex trilogy remaster?
Exactly.
Like, that's the next one that they need to
but
do.
I mean, like, you know, Live a Live, Front Mission, Chrono Cross and Radical Dreamers, Klonoa, like,
Hell yeah.
like people have been wanting these games, like even if not new installments, but just like these games themselves. First off, out, because Live a Live and Radical Dreamers. I mean, Live a Live was never even released in the U.S., and Radical Dreamers has never been commercially released,
Mhm.
let alone put into English. So those in of themselves are huge fucking deals. But I think it's cool Klonoa's back. I think it's cool that the Front Mission remake looks a lot better than Forever Entertainment's other remakes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
curious.
think so as well.
What's the status on the Klonoa remakes? Is the Klonoa 1 a re-release of the Wii game?
No,
So what it looks like is they took the Wii remake of 1, because there is no Wii version of 2. They only just did the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it seems like what they did was they did the Sonic Colors thing where they ripped all the Wii assets out of the Wii remake and they just made another remake using those assets. Because people have noted that the footage, it's using the Wii assets, but like Klonoa's model is different, the level layouts are completely different, and then, 2 is there.
Okay.
So it can't just be a simple port job. They would have to, they did a significant amount of work, which is, A, pretty honorable.
That's good.
And B, it's good.
I like Klonoa 1 a lot, so I'm interested in checking out if this re-release is good.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Klonoa games, but I've had nothing but John and Nerbion hyping them up to me for years now.
Oh,
so
well, the first game
I've been convinced.
the first game is wonderful. It's delightful.
Yeah, so I'm happy to give it a go when it comes out. When does it come out again? What's the release date? July?
Something like that, yeah.
The other thing that people noted is that they reused the original PS1 sound clips, which the Wii also didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems to be a mixed match of the Wii and the PS1 one. Because that's what I heard a lot of people say, was that they've gone through the effort of making stuff more like the PS1 game instead of the Wii version of it, even though it's sort of running on the Wii version, sort of thing, like Colin explained, or uses assets from that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a custom engine, or it's Godot or something.
Yeah, I think they're doing what they did for the other Katamari Reroll and Mr. Driller, where they're sort of heavily basing it on the latest version of it, but it actually are doing new stuff to it, updating assets and all that for it to work. It's the next in Bandai Namco's line of revival games, which Splatterhouse, I guess, was also going to be coming.
No, didn't they cancel that or
they
weird
canceled
thing?
that,
or the trademark lapsed or something?
Yeah, they re-trademarked Splatterhouse at the same time as they did Klonoa, but then they only when it came up again, they only got the Klonoa one back, and they didn't bother renewing the Splatterhouse one.
They don't even need to do a Splatterhouse thing. Just you put the original arcade release on Arcade Archives, which I'm surprised they haven't done already. Don't do the TurboGrafx 16 version. And then, you just have Splatterhouse 2 and 3 on Genesis NSO or something. Bada bing, bada boom. You got it. You did it.
But what about the 22 Splatterhouse game?
Get Panic Button on that or something. I don't know. There's no way they still have the code for that. That's in a garage somewhere. There's no fucking way.
God.
Oh yeah, speaking of random things from 15 years ago, Portal 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I'll
that.
play those.
That was a surprise.
Yeah. And they're only $20.
So here's something that we didn't learn until after the Direct, and makes me a bit pumped. So the Switch ports of Portal 1 and 2 are not done by Valve. They're done by NVIDIA Lightspeed.
Oh.
Which means they might be the Shield TV ports, which means we might be getting more of those Shield TV ports. So Rising Revengeance, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, Tomb Raider 2013, they might be coming.
Finally play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Dude, I just replayed Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Maybe we'll get the Shield TV version of fucking Twilight Princess and Punch Out and Punch Out.
Yeah, get Punch Out would be a good one. It'd be really weird to get that version of Twilight Princess and that version of Mario Galaxy when there's already Twilight Princess HD in the Mario Galaxy from the 3D All-Stars.
Well, people would love to get the Shield TV version.
Oh
of
yeah,
Mario
they
Galaxy
definitely
because
would.
They would
get
the
really
analog stick control.
If you got the Shield TV version of Twilight Princess, you get Twilight Princess HD as well. Basically, it has most of the HD textures as a toggle feature.
Okay.
I thought some of those Metal Gear games just lost a bunch of licenses for those historical footage they used. Yeah, but Konami said they are redoing it.
Yeah.
They said they are renewing those contracts.
They if they're even bothering to renew those contracts, there's got to be plans to re-release them in somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I
Metal
guess
Gear's like their biggest franchise, so
yeah. I think I'm actually I'm really curious to see how these Portal ports run on Switch. Not because of that other thing, but because of the Shield TV runs faster than the Switch, but it also uses less RAM and also uses Android and not an OS made to play video games. So it might actually run better on the Switch.
well.
Cyber in the chat asked, "Do you think it's Nvidia's, Nintendo's, or Valve's initiative to get the port?" That's what I've been thinking. I think it might be Nvidia and Nintendo. I think they just maybe approached Valve and asked.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Portal 2 I don't think has a Shield TV port, just Portal 1. But still, like if it's Nvidia Lightspeed doing it and not, like any of like the atypical, like porting studios like Virtuous or Saber or something, or even just Valve themselves, it makes me think that
there's more to it.
Yeah, I mean, Nvidia Lightspeed said they wanted to do more ports. They wanted to do more stuff outside of just Shield TV things, because who the fuck owns a Shield TV?
I wonder if the reason it's Portal first is to not set up sort of expectations for Nintendo's ones. Because I imagine if they started with like Twilight Princess or Punch Out or something, then people who don't realize it's them doing it would like immediately start port begging for all of the others.
I mean,
Whereas
unless
if
those
it's Portal,
ports run,
people might not realize.
unless those ports run bad, it's pretty exciting. It's priced right, $20 for both games, all like bundled together.
Yeah,
nice.
That is a good price.
Portal 2 still retains the co-op, but it also has it with split screen on the Switch, which is sick. And I don't know, port Half-Life 2. Just do it.
Give me that. Team Fortress 2.
Get the entire just like boomer shooter lineage on the Switch. Like we're almost there. It's just like the only things we don't have are Half-Life, Blood, and Shadow Warrior. Just get on that.
Weeb Slayer says that the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 were not delisted. They renewed them right away.
I wouldn't know because I own a physical copy of the HD collection, but yeah.
Nice.
I think I saw them on the Microsoft store like a day ago, so it makes sense.
If they do get re-released Metal Gear Solid, the games, I'll probably finally try and play them. I've only beaten 2. It's the only one.
Even if it's just 2 and 3 and weirdly not Peace Walker, I'd be so for it.
I tried to play Peace Walker. Like, I'm pretty sure I bought the HD collection on like Xbox 360 or something, but I just couldn't get into Peace Walker like at all.
Peace Walker is very different. Like it's not
very grindy.
Yeah.
Like I also played Metal Gear Acid, and I had a lot more fun with that than I did with Peace Walker.
Acid's
Let's not go that far. Oh fucking hell!
I want to play Acid.
I own Metal Gear Solid on the Game Boy Color as well, but it doesn't work. I'm very sad by that.
That's a rare one.
I found it for fairly cheap, but I guess it was cheap because it doesn't fucking work.
I was playing the Ghost Babel VR missions on my Game Boy Micro like a week ago.
I might see if I can like get it or get like an EverDrive or something because I already own the game, and then try and play it on the Analog Pocket whenever that arrives. I've been trying to think of what Game Boy games I actually want to play when I get that thing.
DK94, baby.
Yeah. Should I replay that game for the upteenth time?
Yes, absolutely. It's Nintendo's best 2D platformer.
It's true, but I am going to be playing.
True.
I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong Country 3 on the Game Boy Advance when I get it, because I've not played it yet. But it's the only one of the Donkey Kong Country games I own on Game Boy Advance. Because I just wanted to hear the soundtrack.
I love how there's technically 3 versions of Donkey Kong Country made for the Game Boy series.
Yeah.
Because you have Donkey Kong Land, which is like a weird just like pseudo remake of Donkey Kong Country, and then you just straight up have Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color, which is a demake, and then you just have Donkey Kong Country on the GBA.
I mean, Donkey Kong Country 3 has its SNES version, Donkey Kong Land, then a Game Boy Color version of Donkey Kong Land that's Japan exclusive, and then the advanced version, which has like a different soundtrack from all the others. It's weird.
It is so weird. But yeah, I'm looking forward to those Portal ports. I love those games. I'll fuck you guys. I'll rebuy Portal whenever I want. God damn it. Love those games.
What about Mario Strikers? The football
cool.
is back.
It looks okay.
Yeah, it looks alright. Like I've seen a lot of people say it doesn't look as edgy as it used to, but I think it looks like about as edgy as the very first one did. It's just that the Wii one bumped it up to like 1 billion in its craziness.
My only take on Mario Strikers is that like I'm happy that it's back, but goddamn, do I wish Next Level did not a Mario sports spin-off for their follow-up to Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, I hope they're working on something else. I mean, this doesn't feel, just from everything we've seen, who knows, it might be different when it comes out. It doesn't feel like there's a massive amount to it.
There's
because
10 characters.
Yeah, there's like a very small amount of characters. There's the stages. I mean, the stages were always aesthetic, really, in Mario Strikers, because they're just football stages. So, like, that's what doesn't take as long. So it's really just the club mode, like the online stuff, that seems to be the focus this time, which cool, I guess, but I don't know, like, I considering how, like, EA manages to get a FIFA out every single year, I don't know how long they spent making a Mario Strikers game. Like,
I mean, it's definitely using Mansion's engine and models and animations. Also, I found an article I found 2 articles by VentureBeat and Gamatsu that both say that it is Next Level. So
yeah,
there you go, I guess.
Level. Well, Next Level, I mean, they were working on Luigi's Mansion 3 and Federation Force at the same time. So I feel like they have an A team and a B team. So
they're not a very big studio. They only have like 100 or so people.
That's enough for 2 teams, I think. Yeah. So I'm hoping this is like the B team's one. It feels like a B team game. It'll definitely get more content. They're definitely pulling the Mario sports like style of just dropping things bit by bit and keeping it up as long as the game is popular enough.
I'm very glad that Daisy is not here.
Why?
Oof. She'll be there. She'll be one of the first ones they add in an update for sure.
How could they do this?
But it is kind of funny. While Luigi had this moment in Mario Kart 7, now it's Daisy's turn to be ignored.
Oh man.
Oh man, what else happened in that wacky direct? Oh, we got the real Mario Kart 10, that Disney game.
Let me tell you. I watched the VOD back, and you said, "Hey, I'm gonna DM APC," and I was in call with APC when that direct was happening, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Colin's DMing me."
It's the best thing ever. Like, is
it? Oh,
crossover live stream.
All I did was sent him dude, and then he sent dude back. We knew.
Yeah, I'm not convinced on that Disney racing game. Be very honest here.
My eyebrow raised when I saw free to play.
Yeah.
How is it?
Hey, at the very least, it looks 3,000 times better than Chocobo Racing GP.
Wow, how rude! How dare you?
So I was in a Patreon chat, and someone was like, we were talking about the direct, and it moved over to the Disney game, and someone was like, "Oh yeah, Cloud's in it," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I did some further research, and I'm like, no, they confused it with Chocobo Racing GP.
Yeah,
fucking
Cloud's in that.
Like, god damn it! Like, what the
Sora
fuck?
can be in the Disney one.
So
Cloud
I
is in
made
the
a bingo
regular
card.
Kirby and
one.
both.
I made a bingo card for the direct.
Oh no, they announced. Sorry, I misspoke. They announced both Sora and Cloud for Chocobo Racing GP.
Oh,
No,
they haven't
not,
announced
not
Sora.
Sora.
That was
Squall.
Leon.
Squall
Oh,
Yeah,
and
and Cloud.
Squall and Cloud are announced for Chocobo Racing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I made a bingo card for the direct, and I made this image for Chocobo Racing. I'm gonna put it
Oh
in
my
the stream
God.
channel. Chocobo Racing was unfortunately not there, but I'm very proud of this image. I just wanted.
It was there in the Japanese
Japanese
direct.
direct,
It was
yeah.
there in the Japanese direct. Damn.
Yeah, but
Yep.
not in the US direct.
We got
That is a
screwed.
good image.
That's where the news of those characters being in the game
yeah,
came
that's where it
from.
Ah. Yeah, they're in like some sort of battle pass thing, I think, that this game seems to have. But I've seen some people describe it more like the Crash Team Racing one, where you can use in-game currency to buy the characters. I don't know.
Okay, that's good. I hope so.
I'll see. I'm still like interested in Chocobo Racing, especially now that Mario Kart 9 isn't like happening this year. So yeah, I'll be trying that.
I pre-ordered the free-to-play version because that's a thing you can do, which is really fucking weird. You can
You can
pre-order a
download it, right?
free-to-play.
Nani?
It's on the
It's free
Japanese
down.
eShop. You can download the free-to-play version now.
There's a
as
free to
like
play
a-
version of Chocobo Racing.
Yes, this is
Wait,
how
what?
they're swindling people. There's a free-to-play version. There's a $50 version. Both have a battle pass. It's a scam.
Yeah, I'm
What?
gonna say, like, what's the
And
difference?
you can pre-order both.
What's the
I'm
purpose
very-
of the free to play?
Yeah, what? I'm very confused by this. Are they exactly the same game? What does the paid version have that's
It's
not in the
guess-
free to
the
play
same version, I'm sure. Just like the roster is like cut down
Yeah.
significantly.
Uh-huh.
What's any point in even buying the game at that point? Really?
If you have some problem with thinking, I don't.
Like I just feel
Chocobo
like,
Light
oh,
on
just,
the EU eShop.
like you
I
just
get-
buy
Whenever
the just
thinking
get the free version and then just buy whatever character you want.
So, yeah, I
Version
guess
on
I guess the free version is called Chocobo GP Lite in the West, and it's just
Oh yeah,
got,
because the paid
Interesting.
version has apparently like a story mode.
Oh,
Oh,
right. Okay.
I
The
guess
official
you can do
Chocobo
that.
GP website has also confirmed there will be a free-to-play version of the game called Chocobo GP Lite. The Lite version will have the opening chapters of the story mode, as well as access to local and online multiplayer games, including those hosted by people who own the full version of the game, though they will only have access to a limited number of characters.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's
okay.
basically like a fancy demo,
interesting.
basically.
It's
Light one,
it's
so
basically
okay.
DS download play for Mario Kart
Yeah.
DS.
So you can only play as Moogle and nothing else.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the direct.
Yeah, everything worth talking about anyway. Like,
I mean, how
don't
can we
really
forget
care about-
MLB the Show.
that trailer, man. They knew who their audience was, and they knew it wasn't most people.
I fucking the
Well, they knew it
narrator-
was Spazzy. It
The
was not-
narrator, the fucking narrator still gets me. The bada bing, bada boom, man.
Gruff baseball man
He's taking
accent.
a home base. Oh, he's walking over.
Nintendo fans when there's 1-2 minute sports trailer in the direct, and it's that gif of Doug Walker doing the honey ad from
Oh,
his The
God.
Wall review.
Oh my god.
I don't think that is from his wall review. I think that was a different hunt. He
It
did do
is
a honey
from his wall
in there.
review. I would
It's-
know. It's the
Oh,
only
so
video.
you're a Nostalgia Critic fan, huh?
He's an expert. Don't question him.
I'm
Alright, I
a
won't.
Pink Floyd expert. I need to know.
All right, I take it back. I
Oh,
believe
there
you.
was also Switch Sports, but I'm not too interested.
Oh
in
yeah,
that.
Switch Sports. Yeah.
I do gotta say though, my entire call was like, who are these fucking Xbox avatars?
That's what someone on my.
and
That's
then,
what someone
like,
in my Discord said.
we all popped off the moment we saw Koizumi and Takahashi's avatars, like the
Yeah.
knees. It's
The
like,
knees.
yo.
Yeah, that's what someone in my Discord was put a message being like, "When did Nintendo buy the Xbox avatars?"
I think it's really funny because like a week ago, someone was like, "Oh, they might do like a Wii Sports remake for Switch," and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like maybe like a weird club port with like awkward analog controls for the light. No, they just went ahead and did it. No, it's not. You can't play it in handheld mode at all. It's docked only.
Yeah,
which I'm pretty sure is like very rare occurrence.
I'm sure they tried to get it working with like, controls, and they just couldn't do it to a level where it'd actually be fun.
Yeah.
So they just scrapped it all entirely, which is fair. I'm looking forward to Nintendo Switch Sports. I think it looks fun. I don't mind not having the Mii's, although the option is there, so we do
not
still
buying
have
the
the
physical
Mii's.
version though. That's straight up a scam. Like Nintendo can go get fucked for that physical copy. That's ridiculous.
Is the physical copy coming out later? Because they
I'm confused about the physical copy.
Said
is it
soccer
just
was being added later?
No.
Golf is being added later.
No,
so
they also said that.
No. So this
the motion control soccer was being added later, which
no. So this is being like really badly communicated via social media bubble. Yeah. So soccer is in the base game, and there is a mode in soccer where you can use the leg strap to basically do like penalty shootouts.
That's being added later, right?
No. That's in the game at base. What they're adding later is the ability to use the leg strap for just regular soccer. Oh. Right now, the leg strap is just for penalty shootouts.
Oh,
which is a mini game mode in soccer, but they are adding just that functionality for the entirety for like every version of soccer later.
Okay, I understand.
And then golf is just being added like completely separately later. And presumably other sports might be as well, like boxing or something.
Best Buy has it for April 29th, so
yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Pay $20 for a leg strap.
Yeah, I don't get it. So what is the physical version? I saw it. There was one with a leg strap, but I just assumed that was like
no, that's just it. It's $20 more than the eShop, and it comes with a leg strap.
$20 more.
Yeah, because it's $40 on the eShop, or it's $60 with a leg strap.
That is ridiculous. I've got a leg strap. I have Ring Fit. So
I would prefer to have the option. Like Jesus Christ.
I think I have 2 copies of Ring Fit because Nintendo sent me one without the actual game. So
oh my god,
they had to send me another one. So
I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that digital version of Ring Fit. I know they don't want to like sell it to people because if you don't have the wheel, it's completely useless. But like, I don't want to have to keep digging for the cart to do my daily exercise. What if I want to leave the cart in there to play fucking, I don't know, the stupid shit I play and no one else does? Like, come on.
Like
Zombie Army 4, Dead War.
Good morning, Zach V.
Yeah, so Secret Source says that some retailers have the physical one for $50 and not $60. Just the Best Buy is making it more expensive. But still, I mean, that's $10 for a wrist strap,
I think
leg
it's
strap.
$50 in Europe. Like it's $50 whatever fun currency, whatever monopoly money you guys use.
We get ripped off all the time. I haven't double checked, but I feel like if I go and have a look at how much that Mario Kart DLC is over here, it's going to be £25.
Let's see
how
not
much it $25.
Let's see how much it costs at Target. We're gonna find out. This is the real Source Gaming.
Hey, gamers.
Yeah.
Oh, it is $50 at Target. What the fuck?
Okay, so the booster course pack in the UK is £23 or £22.50. Sorry. Which is still not $25, but whatever.
Gamers,
okay, so maybe they just used like the atypical like this is what everything costs price.
What are your favorite breakfast foods, and do you prefer apple juice or orange juice?
Grape juice, white grape juice.
I feel like we've gotten this question like 30 fucking times throughout the duration of this show. I always like a good if I'm in the mood for it, Hungry Man Hero, which is just a fuckload of eggs and bacon on like a sub.
Yeah.
And apple
Bacon?
juice or orange juice? The answer is coffee.
Yeah, the answer is coffee for me too. And I will take a bacon sandwich unless I don't feel like having something fatty, in which case I'll just have toast.
No beans. No jacket potatoes.
Jacking
just
potatoes
throw
for breakfast? Are you mad?
It's just a potato.
Yeah, but it takes like 45 minutes to cook. I'm not waiting that
You can
long.
microwave it.
I like
Imagine microwaving potato.
like
Jeez.
donuts and coffee, and I prefer apple juice. Okay.
Honestly, grapefruit juice. That's the goat. That's the real,
Yo.
Regular
real king.
grape juice or mango juice. They're the way to go.
Pancakes are
Dude.
good. I like pancakes.
Okay.
Pancakes are good.
Yeah,
Okay.
pancakes are good.
Pancakes are
So-
great.
This is now an IHOP stream.
It has been
Gotta have
an
a
hour. It's
Yes.
been an hour, and we've not gotten to the main part of the show for today yet.
No.
What are you talking about?
you
We're
want-
talking about the direct.
Matt wants to vent a bit.
AShadowLink's bizarre adventure. Now, let me explain to you guys. So, if anybody's been anybody who follows me on Twitter, you'll know my computer broke. So I spent about 2 months and $600 getting my computer fixed.
This is why my next PC is a Steam Deck, and I'm just never gonna buy a Windows computer ever again. I'm just
I went through many trials and tribulations to get a working computer. So Ozzy in the chat, my good friend Ozzy, was troubleshooting my computer with me. My computer would turn on 30% of the time. I would have to constantly power cycle it. For people who don't know, power cycling, I would have to turn it off, unplug it from power, hold down the power button on the case for 30 seconds.
It sounds like your like motherboard was just like sucking in too much energy.
Okay, so we'll get there.
That or a broken header. I don't know.
We'll get there.
Okay.
So I was sick and tired of having to power cycle my computer so much. So we think it's the power supply. So I replaced my power supply with a brand new one. It's 50 volts more that it can handle. And for a day, my computer is running like so well. It is like super cool. It is fast, and I was getting like 30 more frames in some games. My power supply was genuinely almost dead. Next day, computer doesn't fucking turn on anymore. We power cycle it again, does not work. And so I unplug my computer. I see that it boots to Windows when I unplug every single hard drive except for the boot drive. But I plug everything back in, doesn't work. So I finally bite the bullet. I decide, I'm just going to take it to a PC repair shop. So I haul my big ass computer tower in the car, and I take a long ass trip to Micro Center. Micro Center, I bought my CPU there 8 years ago. So I'm like, I know these guys. They were pretty helpful when I was looking for a CPU. They should probably be able to fix my computer. I go there. I put my computer on the counter. I'm talking to the person there, and they about to lose any chance of being sponsored by Microsoft. We sure are. So they tell me, okay, so the computer diagnosis will take 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, I understand. I'm giving it to them literally the day before Christmas Eve. They're going to be very busy. I get it. So I'm like, okay, all right. I leave my computer there.
Okay.
3 weeks later, I call. We're sorry, your computer has not been assigned to anybody? Oh, no, sorry, I'm fucking up the story. They say 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I call. And they say, sorry, your computer hasn't been assigned to anybody yet. We said it would be assigned in 2 weeks. We're thinking it's going to be 1 more week. So, I'm like, okay. I call again 1 week later. And they're just like, okay, your computer's been assigned to this technician. I'm like, okay, all right. I get a text message from my technician 1 day later, and I think this is necessary. I'm putting on some music.
Set in the atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere. The fucking Mario 64 merry-go-round theme. So, at this point, I've been waiting 3 weeks. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. I'm fucking going insane. I've gone full fucking Joker mode. I'm like completely fed up. This is me on screen right now, going Joker mode. So, I'm gonna read off the text messages because they communicated to me through text message. Hello, I just finished diagnosing your computer, and your computer did not pass the test that could be why your computer is crashing. I can replace it with one in the store. And I'm sitting here, like, replace what with one in the store? What the fuck? So I'm just like, hello?
So nondescript.
Hello, what did it not pass? Which part is being replaced? Hello?
The whole thing.
And so, 30 minutes later, they get back to me. Also, I want this on repeat for the whole thing. I forgot to put it on repeat 1. But also the slider theme is very appropriate. We'll get to that. So 30 minutes later, there's like, I would have to replace the hard drive. And I'm like, okay. Sure. There are 3 in there. The one connected to the blue cable is the right one. Just transfer the data over.
Did they just not?
Next day,
Oh, Lord.
I changed out the hard drive, and the computer was still crashing. After further diagnostics, it seems like the motherboard has failed. I'm like,
Yep.
okay, so I need to purchase a new motherboard. I need to purchase, because my whole my whole computer is 8 years old. My computer's 8 years old, so because I have to replace the motherboard, I also need a new CPU, new RAM. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
set it all up. I will send you the parts. I will come in tomorrow and pick out the parts. And then I get COVID.
Oh my. Yeah.
So
Holy shit.
So I can't come in. Can't come in for 2 weeks.
Fucking god.
My entire family, my entire immediate family has COVID. None of us can go in and and tell them the computer parts I want. So, bless her soul, I contact my aunt and I tell her, hey, can you go to Micro Center, like way over there, and tell them the parts that I want for my computer and have them build it. And so she goes. We have assembled a computer that works. And so now I have to wait 2 weeks to see to get it home. Either 2 weeks to get it home. All right. I go to pick it up. I take it home. I plug it in my computer. I plug in my computer. I plug in all the cords. It boots to Windows, but something's not quite right. It's booting on the wrong monitor. It's showing on the wrong monitor, and it's not detecting my hard drive. My old hard drive, which should still be in there. It's not detecting my other hard drive. The computer is only displaying at 800 by 600. There are no options. It's displaying through my graphics card, but my graphics card is not showing up at all in there. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I open up my computer, and I find that when the technician was unplugging the hard drive and replacing the hard drive, they did not plug back in both of my hard drives. So then I plug in my hard drives, and now I no longer can access my computer. All I get is the BIOS screen. And on the BIOS screen, it shows neither hard drive is plugged in. So I'm like, okay, well, I have a new hard drive that has Windows on it. I should just be able to boot into that hard drive, right? No. So then I'm just like, I call Micro Center. I'm like, hey, my computer's not working. I literally just went to pick it up today. Can I bring it back and you guys can check it again? So I take it back.
You wanted to do that?
Yes, because at that point it was like it's already been paid for.
Okay.
And they will not charge me anything extra. So my immediate family still sick with COVID, but I'm not. So I call up my aunt, bless her soul again. She takes me over to Micro Center with my computer in tow. I leave them my computer, and I get another text message from the technician. It looks like I may have to reinstall Windows. I'm just like, wait, what?
Why?
So I'm just like, okay. So both hard drives that were in the computer are hooked up now, right? That was the last I heard from that technician. They never responded to me. So I just get a call that my computer's done and I should come pick it up. So I go and get my computer. I take it home. Fucking thing only booting to BIOS again. This time the Windows drive is actually showing up. But my two hard drives with all my data on them are still missing. I open up my computer. The fucking plug that the hard drives were plugged into was unplugged from the power supply. And, like, it wasn't even just unplugged. What happened was I opened up my computer, the plug falls out. Like, from me opening up the computer.
Like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. So
That's fucking hilarious.
So I plug it in. The hard drives are now all showing up on the BIOS screen, but I can't boot into Windows. So I'm with Ozzy, and we're trying to figure out what the fuck is even going on. Before I was building my computer, he had me make a Windows install media. So I decide, okay, I'm going to install Windows myself. And let me stress, I got the bill for the computer build. Computer build was $200 for them to build the computer. There was an additional charge, a $60 charge for Windows installation.
Oh, what
So,
the fuck?
I install
What?
Windows. I install Windows on the drive. It boots up perfectly. No flaws. Computer's running amazing. It's so much faster. It's so great. We go and look at the Windows that they installed on it, because when you install Windows, it saves the previous Windows install. The fucking Windows that they install on computers over at that Micro Center was from 2015.
Oh my god, it was just base, like, it was just whatever, like, OEM disc they had lying around.
I genuinely am in disbelief that that was the case, because you can make Windows installation media for free.
Yeah.
So, I'm never using Micro Center again. And my troubles are not over, because
Oh god.
last night, the night before last night, actually, there is now a faint, constant clicking noise coming from my computer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You got a bomb in there.
So I
Time to defrag those hard drives.
I don't believe it's my hard drive. It
Oh.
may be the fan that they installed for
Oh,
the CPU.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Oh,
not a good
God.
fan.
Oh, no.
But it also may be a fan in my case, and that case is discontinued. The fans are also discontinued. So, I paid $200 for them to install the new motherboard and everything into my old computer case, because I'm like, my computer case is still kicking. It's still good. This is gonna be a hell of an install, but you know, they're gonna charge me like $40 more to do it with my own computer case. And it's like, fucking whatever, man. As long as it works, I'm good. And now it might not work. So I don't even know what's going on with my computer anymore. I am gone full Joker mode. I am fucking completely done. I have the worst luck with computers. And check your local Micro Center's customer feedback before you put in a computer, because whoa boy, I got a bad one.
So your computer's still not fixed?
My computer works. It works now. I have a suspicion that one of the fans is going to be breaking soon. But if it's just one fan on my case, I don't care. If it's the CPU fan, I'm absolutely pissed, because they installed that fucking thing. And if it's the CPU fan, because I bought a CPU, it would have to have been the fan included with the CPU. Now that thing worked just fine when I got my computer. There is no way that it should be failing this soon if it was a brand new cooler included with a CPU, which would make me think, did they swap out my new fan for an old one?
I actually have, I think Linus was talking about this a while ago, that a lot of, like, stock coolers that have been shipping with, both Intel and AMD chips have been, like, just like, the QA has been, like, absolutely terrible.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah, it's been really bad lately. They've just been, like, cheaping out on them. It's not good. It's really not good.
Yeah, that's
There's a
concerning.
reason why every, like, PC build, regardless of budget, always has, like, a fucking, like, Cooler Master,
Let me-
like 212 Evo or something in there.
Just reminded me. So this fucking Micro Center,
Oh, Lord.
their PC building service, they have on their website the base tier, which is $160. In the picture for that, there's a Cooler Master.
Oh.
And they say in the description, we install the cooler. I was under the impression that they were going to install a Cooler Master. And I realized that I made the mistake of not buying one.
Damn it.
So I am just sitting here like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
This all reminds me.
I want
this
to
all
install
remind-
my own cooler. I don't want to apply the thermal paste.
Yeah, fuck.
Like I open my every time I open my computer ever since like it started fucking failing, I have gotten like the shivers, the chills. I physically drain myself every time I work on my computer. I'm so terrified I'm just gonna break it.
Oh, it's the worst feeling.
Oh my god! I'm missing more details.
Oh god.
When
I just want to
get-
interject and say
Oh,
that this
go ahead.
reminds me of like a decade or so ago. My first gamer PC was an Alienware laptop. Because at the time, like pre-built gaming PCs were just like they were like $3,000 fucking dollars. Like a laptop was actually a good deal. And one thing I always kind of appreciated about Alienware is that they sell like all the deals they make with hardware manufacturers, at least at the time, was that they were ordering parts that were more or less interchangeable. So you could buy an Alienware laptop with like the mid-tier GPU and then upgrade later. Actually, the one I had a Crossfire support, so you could have two AMD GPUs in there simultaneously. So I did that. I bought it. I installed it like as per the instructions. Booted it up, and then it just turned off and then never turned back on again. So I had to RMA my fucking gamer laptop to Alienware, and then I didn't see it again for 6 whole fucking months.
Oh
And
my
it turns
God.
out the issue is that I was supposed to install a second driver before putting the GPU in, which I, like, to this day, I've never heard of that. Installing the driver before plugging the GPU in. That doesn't sound real, like, at all, but apparently
Yeah.
that was the issue. So I get it back, and I had sent it back to them in, like, the original Alienware box, which is also a shipping box. It's very thick, it's very padded. They just sent it back in, like, a standard box with some fucking foam. So when I got it back and I opened it up, it didn't turn on again because it had gotten banged around in shipping and the motherboard had cracked. So that was another 4 months.
Jesus
Oh
fucking
my
Christ.
god.
And then a year later, I went to go play a less than legitimate copy of Modern Warfare 2 someone sent me, and the DirectX drivers crashed so fucking hard that it burnt out both GPUs. And Alienware was like, we don't have those cards anymore. We can give you a discount on a new laptop. And I'm like, I've had this thing for 1.5 years, and I haven't used it for a year. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Oh my god. The last thing that Micro Center did, that floored me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put on the slider thing because we're in the last stretch.
Oh my god.
So, in the BIOS screen, you can see where the RAM's plugged in.
No.
Yeah.
Oh god, no. Wait a minute. Please don't tell me what you're about to say.
So, motherboards have these things called RAM slots, and
Yeah, DIMMs. Oh god.
they have optimal arrangements. It's in the manual included with your
Please
motherboard.
don't tell me they put the sticks in back to back.
And you can Google to find the right orientation of where you put the sticks in. You can find it in a second if you Google the motherboard, and you Google the RAM. I was talking with Ozzy before getting my computer back, and we were just like, okay, so this is how you set the RAM up. Make sure it's in the right slots when you get it, because we were still under the impression that I was going to build the computer, or at least like have any like input or ability to tell them what to do. I get the fucking computer. I see on the BIOS slot the RAMs, the RAM sticks are in the suboptimal spots.
Oh god damn it. That's fucking awful.
They're literally differently colored. You put them in the gray ones for extra speed, but they were put in the black slots. It takes less than like 30 seconds to Google the right orientation of the RAM. So, in addition to me having to open up the computer and plug everything back in, I have to unseat the RAM and reseat it in the right slots. And I paid $200 fucking for them to assemble a computer, and they did it.
Did it incorrectly.
They did it incorrectly.
Oh my god.
God.
And now that makes me like fucking horrified that whenever
This has happened to other people.
Yeah, no, this
Yeah.
this has happened to other people, but I am horrified whenever I get around to installing a Cooler Master. I am going to like lift up the Intel stock cooler. They also didn't bother to turn XMP on, fucking of course. But I'm gonna.
That's
lift
not
up,
like the worst thing, but that's
Yeah.
still pretty bad. Like,
I'm gonna lift up the Intel stock cooler, and I'm gonna see.
just a fucking iced CPU.
Yeah. Just
They spread that shit on like cream cheese on a bagel, where it's
Yeah.
just like it's too much. It's leaking out the sides.
yeah. I'm terrified that there's gonna be like an obscene amount of thermal paste in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's no such thing as.
What if they hire the fucking guy from The Verge to fix your PC?
God.
There's no such thing as like too little thermal paste. You really only need a tiny little drop.
Yeah.
thermal
Just
paste.
too much thermal paste.
People,
I think most like
people disagree on it, but like most people agree, like 1 or 2 drops. That's it. If I go in there and it's just fucking caked, I'm gonna be like, all right. Oh my god. Fucking $200, man. $200.
you don't even need to like you don't even really need to thermal paste your PC anymore, just given that most like coolers that you buy usually just have like a pre-applied layer to the mount. So you usually just peel a thing off and you press it. Actually, when I got an SSD like a couple weeks ago, like they come with like just like a solidified strip of like thermal paste or something, which is like kind of the same thing. So yeah, it'd be really funny if they did the fucking Verge thing where they just like caked it on.
Oh my god. But yeah, there's my fucking there's the last 2 months of my life there. Hope you enjoyed me recounting my fucking misery.
Micro Center borked my computer, and all I have is a stupid shirt to prove it.
Oh god.
I also had like a
bet
very
that's
weird repair story recently because I have my classic like Sony studio monitors, and the driver shorted on one of them, which is fun. So I took it to a place to get like the driver swapped. It's like the only I guess like place in my area that claims to do headphone repairs, and they did actually do it. They did the job and like good. But now there's a new issue, which is that all like mono frequencies are in one channel. I don't even know how that happens.
Huh.
And it's not like the other driver is fucked. It sounds beautiful. There's just like it's just all timbre and no like low end. It's super fucking weird. I don't if any of you watching know like audio engineers, please hook me up because I love these fucking headphones and I just want them back. I just want them working again. It fucking sucks.
Damn. Oh god.
But yeah, that is fucking awful. Support local businesses. That's really the takeaway of the story. Like, I had a friend who ran a computer shop, and like, I mean, like, they're a dime a dozen, but most of those places are run by like total fucking geeks who know like 300% what they're doing. Micro Center is just like a parts retailer. I don't think I'd. Well, definitely now I'm definitely not going to take anything there, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh.
Send your shit into Lewis Rossman at Rossman Repair Group. Just like mail it in. He'll make fun of you on stream, but I mean, hey, you get 5-star ratings. So
Meanwhile, I'm just waiting to get a GPU so I can fix my computer because they're like £1 million thanks to the Monkey Men.
Oh
yeah,
my
oh god.
So
The
I'm having
fucking,
an entirely different problem.
the fucking apes. God.
Yeah. So, but once that's done, then then I can get a good computer finally. 'Cause mine's about 7 years old now as well.
I am pretty like thoroughly convinced. I think my next PC really is just going to be the Steam Deck. Like as long as it doesn't fucking explode after a month of use, like good. I want my desk to just be 2 docks, one for the Steam Deck, one for the Switch, that I can have like next to each other and just switch input whenever I want. And then just a bunch of external hard drives. That's it. That's my rig.
That's it.
So, we usually do this first, but I guess we're doing it last because we still got some time. What have y'all been playing lately?
Wordle
Yo, Wordle, the New York
Game
on the
of the
Game
Year.
Boy. Game Boy Wordle.
Yo,
You've been playing Wordle, but have you been playing Worldle? That
No.
came out. It's like the same thing, but it shows you like a silhouette of a country, and you have to try and guess what the country is based on the
Lord,
silhouette.
I'd fail every time.
And if you put like your first thing, so like today's one was Nepal, and I put in like Thailand, and it's like it's 2,224 kilometers this way. You are 89% close to it. I'm also very crap at geography. I just figured out it was in Asia, and then and it's a small picture, so I just started guessing from there. The new world.
I'm glad those Steam Deck reviews are good. I'm just like, I really fucking hate how that thing is like about to come out, and Valve is still like, oh, please don't show anything other than these like 4 titles, please and thank you. I think that's like so infuriating. I don't really give a shit how Control runs on the Steam Deck. I want to see like Killzone 2 running on RPCS3.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm going to end up using the thing for, is like emulating PS3 games and then playing like SWAT 4 or something. I'm not like, I'll just use the Switch for like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So I have had 2 months of not having my computer and not being able to do work for Source Gaming. Barely being able to do it. Like, I edited the audio for the game awards we did, and that was chugging along on my laptop, and I barely was able to do that. So I've been playing, some Switch games. I replayed all of Shin Megami Tensei 5 on hard mode.
You like it?
It turns out that I should have been playing on hard mode from the beginning, and I was dissuaded from playing on hard mode. I started the game in call with some friends, and I'm like, should I play on hard mode? I thought SMT4 was too easy, but I really enjoyed SMT4 on hard mode. And it's like, nah, you shouldn't play a new game on hard mode. What if it's too hard? You're gonna hate it. And then it was too easy. And I was like bored for half of the game. So playing on hard made SMT5 exciting. Much more exciting than it was before.
Nice.
And I should have been playing on hard from the beginning. So if you are good at Shin Megami Tensei and you have not played Shin Megami Tensei 5 yet, if you found that 4 was a little too easy on normal mode, play 5 on hard mode. Trust me. And if I make your playthrough miserable, I'm sorry. But on top of that, I also revisited Fire Emblem Three Houses, because every now and again I like to go back to a game that I was lukewarm on, or that I didn't have the best opinion on, and go, maybe I was missing something. And so I played Fire Emblem Three Houses on hard. And I really enjoyed it.
Ooh.
It turns out that RPGs being too easy makes me like them less, because I turn my brain off.
Yep, that be the thing. I gotta play Fire Emblem games on hard mode now because I'm too used to the franchise. Normal is too easy.
I challenged
Unless it's
myself.
Radiant Dawn.
Challenged myself to do hard mode and not let a single unit die ever.
Nice. That's
Obviously,
the way to play.
I didn't play on classic because that's too much stress for me. I played on casual, even though I was going to abuse the hell out of the turn wheel. That's called Divine Pulse in Three Houses, isn't it? Fuck it.
Yeah, Divine Pulse. Yeah.
I was gonna rewind anyway, or reset, but I still played on casual because death quotes make me very sad. So I get through the entire game, and I get to the final map, and it's like intense. The final map, I was playing Blue Lions, but the final map is a hell of an experience to try to get every single unit through. And I was having amazing luck. I had enemies constantly miss, and I got so many crits, and I pulled my entire party over to the ending room, and I'm sitting around Edelgard with like all like dozen. I think you bring like 12 or 15 people. Every single unit is surrounding Edelgard. and I'm just like she's just like sitting there, it's like trying to hit the person furthest from her with like a projectile, and it does like 0 damage.
Nice.
It was very, very fun. I enjoyed I'm a fan of Three Houses now. I
This is the
enjoyed
lesson
it a
learned.
lot. I enjoyed it a lot this time through.
That's good. Good.
Which
so
makes me happy that they like I can actually like enjoy Three Hopes, because I love Warriors games. They're very good to relax for me. Like
I agree. Turn your brain off, mash enemies.
Just accomplishing like tasks. It sends good signals to my
dopamines.
brain. But yeah. So now I can actually like enjoy Three Hopes, because if I had not replayed Three Houses, I would have seen that trailer and gone, "Oh, it's Three Houses." But now I'm like, "Yo, it's Three Houses."
The good ending.
Yeah.
That's good. I keep saying I'll replay Three Houses, and I just never got around to it. There's too much stuff to do.
It is a long game.
It is a long game.
I needed a long game. On top of that,
speaking of long games, I've beaten Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's been my thing recently.
You finished the Pokemon.
Fucking
yep. I have taken down God and his barrage of meteors and time-stopping bullshit.
Wait, what?
Huff in the chat is just like, cool. Now do the same thing with Edelgard's route and return to disliking the game. And I'm like, I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
Edelgard's route is fine. It's just really short.
It's pretty bad.
I don't know. I mean, I can't really comment anything because it's the only route I've actually finished. So...
Yo, man, you're missing out. Blue Lions is...
I know everyone says Blue Lions is the best one, but I was doing the church route, and I got like halfway through the adult side of the church route, and that's when I just kind of stopped because I just didn't have the time. And like, I want to at least finish that before I start Blue Lions, because I want to play that on New Game Plus mode.
Yeah, I played on New Game Plus, which meant I started with like 12 Divine Pulses.
Yeah, I see. I think the mistake I kind of made was I made a save, right, at the point where the route can split into either Edelgard's route or the church route. And then I played through Edelgard's route, and then rather than starting the game from New Game Plus, because I didn't want to do the beginning again, I just reloaded my save from back before the split, and then just started playing from there. Which means I'm playing the church route as if, like, not on New Game Plus, as if I just started completely new. Which means I don't get any of the advantages that New Game Plus provides to speed up the game. So I'm just, like, going through it all. And the church route is longer than Edelgard's route is. Edelgard's route is very short. So at some point after it, I can't remember where I got up to now, I just sort of was like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm kind of done for now. I need a break, and
the
just never had the time to go back.
It has moments where it seems like it's going to be really good. It's like going somewhere, and then it just like it's just a fake out. It gets like boring again.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, everyone says the Blue Lions route is the same, and then the Church route and Clouds route are basically the same. And sorry, the Blue Lions route is the best one, and then Clouds and Churches are basically the same.
Yeah.
But one has more Claude in it than the other. And then Edelgard route is different, but it's very short compared to the others.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than Pokemon Legends, which I've caught every Pokemon other than Darkrai because I don't own Pokemon Diamond and Shining Pearl. I beat Grapple Dog today finally.
Oh, nice.
That's a good game. I reviewed it. You should all watch the review I did for Grapple Dog.
Check that out. It's on our
Yeah,
channel.
it's on the channel.
As per the last 7 years of my life, I've been playing Tetris Effect, and I beat it on Switch, and then I decided I'm gonna go beat it on Xbox, and then I did that. So I played through Tetris Effect twice on different platforms.
Nice. Which one is the better experience?
Well, I played both on an OLED screen, so they're pretty comparable. I mean, like the Switch OLED doesn't have like HDR, but I don't think it makes that the
difference.
It has like the Switch OLED has like a really good OLED panel. Like it has really good contrast already. So like that little extra level of contrast is like it's nice, but like it's not totally needed.
Yo, but you can play it in bed.
Yes, exactly.
This is true.
Yeah,
depending on your TV setup, you could play the Xbox version in bed as well.
You can play in bed. You can plug headphones into the Switch, which is extremely ideal.
Yeah,
and I mean, also the Xbox controller D-pad is fucking awful. So like, point one for the Joy-Cons there, I guess.
Finally, something.
Yeah, something
Some
for that.
praise.
Something that crosspad can do well is Tetris. It's really hard to misclick when the entire D-pad is 4 separate buttons. Like,
yeah, I find that in Tetris 99 as well. It's just like better to play with the Joy-Cons than the Pro Controller.
yeah,
Like, you don't make silly accidents, like accidentally slamming something down when you didn't mean to.
The real question is, when is Puyo Puyo Tetris Effect 2 connected? That's what I want to know.
The true crossover.
That'd be so fucking sick. God damn, they really need to.
That would be pretty good.
I also
could you imagine trying to do Puyo Puyo while the music's giving you a fucking panic attack?
Dude, that's just fucking Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
That's just Puyo Puyo anyway.
What about you, Phantom?
I should play Puyo Puyo Tetris too. I think I played like 2 minutes of it and I went, yep. It's that.
Yeah, I need to go back to it. I started it and I got like through like the first 2 worlds in it, and then something else came out, so I started playing that instead. But now that I've finished Grapple Dog, I feel like it's time to dive into the backlog because there's nothing new out now that I'm playing. But also, maybe this is the time to catch up on work instead of playing a new game.
This is the time. No, this is the time where you go back and you revisit the Rock Band franchise. Hell yeah.
That's a big no from me, Chief. I don't have any of them.
Oh.
Actually, no, I have Rock Band the Beatles, I think, but it's on the Wii. It's at home, so it's in my parents. So I don't have it.
Man, we would get yeeted off of YouTube in a second, but I would love to stream Beatles Rock Band online. But the powers that be would just delete our channel in a minute. Like,
yeah. Like, oh, hell no.
Sing one fucking note of Sgt. Pepper and we're just like, we're just gone. We're obliterated.
Already
like,
down.
Yeah, we're already gone.
It's okay. Just like replace the audio with the safety dance and then sing over it in like
every song.
Voice.
Get that guy who did who's done like instrumental covers of the entire fucking Beatles discography and just like seamlessly edit it in at the last second.
Just fucking
Hell yeah.
Phantom, what have you been playing?
I've taken a break from Legends Arceus to, of course, work on a
Mhm.
video that is hopefully coming out soon.
Yep.
Probably today, but we just gotta do like a proofread over it. I'm expecting to go back to after the Legends Arceus. Uh, either I'm expecting to maybe go towards River City Girls Zero, and pick that up because I didn't ask for a review copy, and also the game comes out tomorrow, so it's probably too late. Uh, but or to go back to Guilty Gear Strive and Halo Infinite because I have not been playing those games because of Legends Arceus. That I've been having too much fun with Legends Arceus. Either that or I might go to like my backlog. So like other projects include like I want to go go back and playing the Guilty Gear games, or I want to do this guy, but I've already gotten a start on Guilty Gear, so I might as well just go forward with that. Or I might do Dragon Guard because I've been playing started playing Dragon Guard 1 a while ago, so that I can play all the way to Automata, and it's been pretty fun. Dragon Guard 1 is actually pretty fun. Everybody kept saying it was really bad, and I
I
don't know
think
why.
Kirby is legitimately the only game like coming out remotely soon that I'm like genuinely looking forward to, and even that I can kind of like wait a little bit on.
Yeah, I mean, people are obviously really excited about Elden Ring, which is the next big one that comes out soon, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
I can wait on that. I still have to play
I'm not
the
played those
entire
games.
Dark Souls lineage to get up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also waiting on that. Chocobo GP I might play.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, the free to play version.
Yeah. But like that's it. Anything from Square Enix's Mad March, I'm not too bothered about.
Yeah.
I actually got Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Did you play it?
Ooh.
I
assume not yet.
I beat the main story.
Okay.
Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it?
So like usually these days I see something with like an open structure and I cringe and I go, oh no, icky, ooh.
No.
But I decided to buy Legends Arceus because I don't want to be that close-minded. I really don't. And I actually really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than Shin Megami Tensei 5 because that was a really disappointing game.
Jesus Christ, Matt likes it? Fuck, now I really do have to play it.
I really enjoyed it. I got attached to the characters and I enjoyed the gameplay loop of running around like a madman and throwing balls every which way.
Nothing more satisfying than like just falling out of the sky and slamming a Pokemon in the back with a Pokeball.
It was incredibly
especially if it's an
funny.
alpha.
So I played majority of the game in call with some friends, and I just one of my friends was commenting like constantly, man, you really do go after all of those alpha Pokemon, and I'm like, yeah, if I see they're 20 levels higher than me, I'm going for it.
No fear, just go mad with it. When I realized that you could just catch the alpha Pokemon without having to fight them, I just went all out with it. I was like, that's Snorlax, I'm just gonna fucking run over there, throw a Pokeball the second I get up to it and just see what happens.
Fucking
it worked.
Stroll up to the final boss with a level 85 Garchomp, just like, hey, what's up?
Hey, you don't have anything unless you got the level 75 Lopunny that's like the same size as Palkia. So what's this pathetic horse gonna do to my giant rabbit? It's silly. The alpha Pokemon sizes
we have to talk. We have to talk.
Yeah.
So I woke up one morning to your tweet. Your haha, I'm in danger, surrounded by a bunch of alpha Pokemon that can be described as feminine. And I woke up to it in the context of a DM from somebody sending me the tweet saying, is this your boss? And I responded with, "I'm staging a coup, so we need to talk."
That picture was
I
fire.
love it.
That picture was fire.
But yeah, I knew
I'm
that
so
picture
proud
was.
of you. I'm so proud of you for just being completely mask off before you.
Look, okay, the game threw a gigantic bunnery at me very early in the game, and it was like my size. And I was like, okay, this is going to be funny. I'm just going to see how big the giant low punny is. So I went through all the effort to get it. And at that point, I was like, I'm going to keep using this. And then I thought of the idea of, oh, I'll just put the low punny tweet out. This will be silly. And then the game started throwing like the Lilligant at me, and then the Sneasler, and I'd never seen any of the new Pokemon. I was like, what is up with all of these new Pokemon that are like strangely feminine? What are you doing, Game Freak? And then, of course, the giant Gardevoir happened. I was like, well, I've got 4 of these things now.
Oh yeah.
And then suddenly, somewhere in the back of my twisted mind, like a spark lit up, and I was like, I have a good idea for a picture. Hold on. And I just had to see. I was like, looking on Twitter, like what Pokemon do people like for some strange reason that fit into this category?
Oh yeah.
It was just like, all right, cool. Let's. If I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go all in.
Speak Glass Scolipede isn't in the game.
Like I thought about getting like Lucario initially, but I didn't know where there was one or if he was even in the game. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go with Goodra, I guess, because I happen to find one. But you blame Game Freak for making all these gigantic Pokemon. Yeah, that was I've enjoyed Pokemon Legends Arceus. I wish the photo mode was better. Actually, it's there, but it's like strangely, like there's like a lack of things you can do with it. You can't even you have to go outside and sort of position all the Pokemon manually and all of this just to take a photo with more than one Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's weird. But anyway, we've been talking for like 2 hours now, so I think it's about time we can start wrapping things up.
Hold on, give me a moment. I gotta send you the screenshot.
Nice.
All right. It's been lovely. Thank y'all for watching and putting up with the first 9 minutes of this stream.
I guess I was in danger in more ways than one.
Yes. As always, thank you to all of our patrons.
Hell yeah.
They're scrolling up on the screen right now. If you want to support us, you like what we do, in the description is our Patreon. Even the littlest bit of money goes a long way. And if you support us, you get access to a exclusive patrons only Discord channel, and you can even take part in some nice discussions and stuff we do over on the Discord.
Yeah, our patron chat has been popping the fuck off lately. So come on in, join the VC, say some funny words, but not like too funny, or else you get banned. But yeah.
Whoa. All right.
Can't have too much humor here.
Have a nice day, everyone. See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.